Welcome to Waywut, your weekly verbal double take. This is a rabbit hole podcast where a couple of old guys do moderate to shallow dives into various topics, ranging from true crime, paranormal, sports, pop culture, or anything else that we find interesting. We drop episodes every Tuesday, and then on Fridays if we feel like it. You can follow us on Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram. We appreciate you joining us. Now that we got all this self-promotion stuff out of the way, here we go. Ho, 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 and welcome to this year's Christmas episode of Waywut. My name is Darrell, and I will be your jolly host for this season's episode. And here I am with the guy that leaves vodka and pretzels out for Santa every Christmas, Jason.
Yeah, I like vodka and pretzels.
I know.
Ain't nothing better to walk around a casino with than a cranberry and vodka and a sack of pretzels.
In my youth, it was vodka, Red Bull, and a bottle of whiskey in my pocket. Food be damned. Oh, and a disposable vape on my person. So I'm going to start this Christmas episode out with an algorithm rant.
Oh, God, let's hear it.
Being that it's Christmas time, I'm sure you probably expect a rant about the Christmas creep or shopping or whatever other bullshit. No. Today I'm going to bitch about the things you have to do to try to get YouTube or Google or TikTok or Instagram, whatever, whoever, to put your content in front of people. Our episode today is going to be a list, which I'll admit that I never really had any desire to make a list episode. But you know who loves lists? The algorithm loves lists.
True.
It loves putting lists in front of people. Anytime you go onto YouTube, top 10 this, best that, worst this, whatever.
Yep, very true.
So you might be asking, why are you going to do one if you don't like them so much? I've said it before. I'm totally for sale and would love for the opportunity to sell out. And if I'm ever going to get that chance, we actually have to have these apps put our content in front of people's eyes.
Yep.
You know, that way, if we suck at this, they can just say, fuck you, not watch it. But I at least want it being put in front of people so we can be judged. So every now and then, I might have to write my stuff in a way that the computer gods like. And with that being said, this is still going to be as entertaining as I can do with all of my stammering and verbal fillers and sexy Texas accent. I think that's what keeps them around.
Of course.
And that's going to do it for this shorter rant because I got a lot to talk about today.
All right.
I say that and then watch this episode be really short.
I'm excited that it is a Christmas-themed episode. The Christmas-themed episode we did last year was one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, it was one that you did. This year, my day landed by Christmas, so that's why I got to don my ugly Christmas sweater.
And it is hideous.
No, absolutely. I love this thing. Now, everyone has their favorite Christmas specials, whether it's the traditional classics like Rudolph or Frosty, the commercial classics like Charlie Brown or Garfield, and of course, the quintessential Christmas classic celebrated by all, even if they don't celebrate Christmas, Die Hard.
I knew you were going to go there. It's so controversial.
It is not. It's just a plain fact.
Oh, I agree with you. I think it is a Christmas movie.
Outside of Die Hard, I have a certain taste in movies that I'm a sucker for. And if my normal selection of t-shirts don't give that away to you, it's horror movies. And every year, I make sure to watch an absurd amount of Christmas horror movies around this time of year. And it's tough because most of them are objectively bad movies. Just horrible and boring and crappy in all the worst ways. To prevent you from having to sit through any of the crappy ones, I'm going to go over a number of my favorite Christmas horror movies.
Oh, that was going to actually be my question. Is there actually good Christmas horror movies? Because the
Oh,
actual premise seems hard to do.
no, it's not hard to do at all. As a matter of fact, anytime you can get a really good juxtaposition like that, it makes it easier. You take something that's all about peace and happiness and then make it horrific. I mean, that's not hard. Now, tonight's list will not be in any particular order. I'm not saying they are the best Christmas horror movies. I'm just saying that these are some of my favorites. I'm also trying to bring enough of a variety of movies so that maybe you'll find one that tickles your Christmas pickle. Tickle your Christmas pickle. There we go. Because I mean, there's different varieties of horror movies, and
Yeah,
there are some people that don't want any of the blood and gore, and there's some people that don't want to watch it if it doesn't have blood and gore. So
yeah, psychological thrillers.
bringing them all. My first pick is a sentimental one for me. After divorce number 2, when my son would come to my apartment for our weekends, we'd watch anime or movies and chill out a whole lot of the time. We were a couple of homebodies, plus there was, the whole lockdown thing that was going on back then, so we really couldn't go anywhere. That first Christmas in that apartment, my son and I stumbled across a Christmas jewel. And if you're looking for a Christmas horror movie for the whole family, then I'd recommend. What?
Just the way you said it.
But it is. It's a Christmas movie for the whole family.
A Christmas horror movie for the whole
Christmas
family.
horror movie for the whole family. I recommend that you get your gross ass eggnog, your Christmas cookies, and all of you snuggle under a giant family sized blanket and watch 2018's Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. Santa Jaws is the timeless festive tale about a family literally torn apart when the outcast teen son of the family draws his Christmas-themed shark comic with a magic pen. There is no nudity, no sex, no real cussing, so it's perfect for the family. And what it lacks in those vital components of normal horror films, it makes up for with Christmas magic and wholesome family values. Directed by Misty Talley, who directed such classics as Shark Island, Ozark Sharks, and Mississippi River Sharks, brings forth her experience at making cheap shark movies in every single shot.
So she has an expertise in some field, doesn't she?
Yeah, they're all like sci-fi shark movies, sci-fi channels shark movies. With a minuscule $700,000 budget, they shot the movie in Louisiana and put their money into very basic CG for their shark and their small amounts of gore. Now, that may sound negative, but it's very easy to ignore those things as you watch a cast of unknown actors, at least unknown to me, that seem to be having a lot of fun in making what's essentially a Hallmark Christmas horror movie. Now,
Okay.
I'm not saying
I'm intrigued.
Oh, it's worth it. I'm not saying the acting is good, but it's far from the worst that I've seen, especially in the Christmas horror department, and they all do passable jobs. The main strength of this movie is its accessibility to kids. I won't call it a kids movie because it isn't, but if you're a family that doesn't have a stick up its ass about little ones seeing some PG-13-ish, violence or a little bit of cussing, then this is the perfect fit.
Yeah, they've seen way worse on their phone, trust me.
Oh, yeah. My son loved it. I want to say he was like 7 or 8 at the time. He liked the silliness of the concept. He liked all of the shark stuff. And he even liked it when that one character that's in it that is so annoying, whenever he finally got killed, my son cheered. He was into it.
I find myself doing that in movies too.
Oh, yeah.
Kill that bitch, yeah.
That's just part of the horror movie watching experience. It made me happy because I was used to him all the times we'd watch horror movies. Everybody dies. And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, get him. And I'm like, that's my boy.
You put your arm around him, you bring him in a little closer.
Yeah. Some people have it coming, son. If you have little ones and you want to brighten their holiday with some bright splashes of CG blood, then check out Santa Jaws. It always seems to be on Amazon Prime, and if it's not there, check out Tubi because it also pops up on there. And to the surprise of no one, we do not have any sponsors. So whenever I tell you that if you're cheap and you don't want to pay to stream anything, Tubi is pretty damn awesome. They got a good selection of movies on there, a lot of horror movies. So it's one of my go-tos. And Tubi, if you liked what I just said, I can do it more often for money. I don't mind. The next movie is for more traditional folk. That they want their Christmas movies to be musicals. And that's where 2017's Anna and the Apocalypse comes in. It was made for them. This Christmas coming-of-age story follows Anna as her and her classmates sing and fight their way through a zombie apocalypse. Again,
checking all the boxes.
Well, I'm about to get to the check boxes. Once again, I'm bringing you a movie with no boobs. But
race that walks.
But since the movie is British, all of the bad language is present.
Okay.
As proper as British people like to act like they are, their mouths are just as filthy as mine.
Oh yeah, I use the C word a whole lot more.
And so, if anybody gives me any grief about how much I cuss, they need to understand I'm just speaking the Queen's English. I guess it's the King's English now since they got a king. This movie has everything else you could want. Fantastic songs, creative dispatching of zombies, and all of the gruesome gore that most PG-13 movies usually don't seem to get away with. Although I believe this one might be R-rated. I can't remember. Actually, no, I think it is PG-13. I don't know. The MPA seems partial to Brits. I mean, they're like, yeah, there's lots of blood, but it's really classy blood.
Yeah, listen to the way they talk.
It's so proper. Look at the way it bleeds out of them. Yeah, so refined. Yep. Oh, I believe I've been gutted. This is quite the quandary. Furthermore, this is the first and probably only film on this list that I can call award-winning. Which actually I think turns out to not be the case, but I didn't really feel like going into details on awards on the other ones. At the Toronto After Dark Film Festival, Anna and the Apocalypse won Best Feature Film, Best Ensemble Cast, Best Comedy, Best Music, and Best Title Sequence. Unlike Santa Jaws, this movie isn't great because it's bad. It's great just because it's great. It really is. I do like it. Of course I like it. It's on my list of favorites.
It's on your list of favorites.
Yeah. Anna and the Apocalypse is based on a short film called Zombie Musical that was written and directed by a man named Ryan McHenry. It was very well received and won an award at the British Academy Scotland New Talent Awards. And because it did well there, it got funding where they could create a feature-length version of it. I mean, that's a lot of times that's the purpose of short films.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, here's a proof of concept. Now, when in development, McHenry was diagnosed with cancer, and he died 2 years before the movie was released, and the movie's dedicated to him.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So another reason to go watch it, because, a guy kind of died making it. So unless your young ones are Anglophiles, it's possible they won't be into this. Or, if they're into musicals, they might. This movie is for people that like musicals or British humor, or teenagers, or people that love a good zombie flick. Plus, the festive visuals and great musical performances will really pump up your Christmas spirit and possibly your bloodlust.
Any good songs in there?
What?
Any good songs in there?
Yeah, they're good. I mean, none of them I don't know the words for them back and forth like I do like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I mean, they're good.
It's no Hamilton?
No, I can't. I don't know any Hamilton songs backwards and forwards because I can't go that fast.
Well, I don't really know it. I just know it's chock full of singing, and
It's very good.
I've
I've
seen
seen it
bits and
twice.
pieces. I haven't seen the whole way through yet.
And in the Apocalypse, just like Santa Jaws, is often available on Prime and Tubi. Uh, Keep in mind, things change with this, so just Google it. There's so many. There's a website, I think it's called like Just Watch It, and it'll tell you where any movie you want to watch is streaming, or if it's streaming at all.
Yeah, it may be even on YouTube.
We all love the movie Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's true?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a great movie, full of humor, holiday spirit, and cartoon violence.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the cartoon violence was upgraded to realistic violence?
Some of
Of
that
course
stuff
you have.
probably, yeah,
Of course you have.
yeah. Some of that stuff probably should have done some realistic damage. I mean, a
Well,
paint can to the face.
you don't have to wonder about it anymore. You need to go watch 2016's Better Watch Out.
Okay.
Better Watch Out is the wholesome holiday story about a boy and his babysitter defending his home from intruders. But that's just the beginning of this bloody and insane Christmas story. For all of you boob fans, I'm going to disappoint you again.
Dang it, you're 0 for 3.
But everything it lacks in sex and nudity, it makes up for with tension, psychological horror, and swinging paint can head trauma.
All right.
Exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into too much detail on any of these movies because I don't like doing spoilers. I am not a modern day movie trailer. I'm not going to give away the entire story to you
In
on
30
any
seconds.
Of these.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a bit of a taste. And then if it sounds cool, go check it out. Furthermore, with Better Watch Out, it has a great cast. You have Patrick Warburton. Patrick Warburton and his amazing voice. You know who that is, right?
No. If I saw his face, probably. Let me look at his face.
He's Joe's voice on Family Guy, the cop.
Oh, okay.
It's that guy. He was like on Seinfeld, and he had his own sitcom there for a while. He's in a bit of everything.
Yes.
Anytime
okay.
I see him on something, I like
Yes.
it.
Yeah, he's got a great voice. You're right.
Yeah. Virginia Madsen's in it. She was in Candyman, and I guess you might know her from whenever she was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Sideways. I don't know your taste.
Candyman.
I knew her from Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Olivia DeJonge. She played Priscilla Presley in that Elvis movie from a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And for the ladies, Billy from Stranger Things, he's in it too. And
okay.
I say for the ladies because you remember in Stranger Things, they had, every time he was like in a swimsuit and it was all like slow motion and shit. There's a couple kid actors and they do a really good job too. If you liked Home Alone, but wished it was more like The Strangers or Fatal Attraction or both of them mixed together, then this is the Yuletide movie for you. Better Watch Out is available on Tubi at the time of recording this, but historically, I have seen it pop up on Netflix and Shudder.
Oh, Netflix. That's a step up for all of them. Sort of, I guess.
All right, Jason, I know it's upset you that every Christmas movie I've talked about has had no nudity.
Yeah.
And it's bothering you a whole lot. So this next Christmas movie is just for you.
All right.
2010's Rare Exports is a traditional Finnish Christmas tale about the lore and history of Santa Claus.
Okay.
Archaeologists uncover a burial mound that reveals how Santa really deals with naughty children.
Oh.
Parents, you might want to keep your kids away from this one for the same reason that Jason is probably going to watch it right after we finish recording this episode.
I'm just actually pulling up now.
There are so many penises in this movie.
Oh, never mind.
Ding dongs. Lots and lots of ding dongs.
Oh, you misled me, Darrell.
And for those of you that aren't Jason, there's plenty of other reasons to watch it too. There's action. There's hordes of killer elves, and there's a giant fucking monster. That's always great. Big old kaiju. Well, I wouldn't call it kaiju size, but it's really freaking big. I would go over all the actors and stuff, but I'm not a big follower of Finnish film. That being said, this is a great Christmas horror movie, and it is a ton of fun to watch. Aside from all the ding dongs flopping all over the place.
Is it the traditional Santa Claus they're looking into, or their Finnish version of Santa Claus?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck, I know about Finnish Santa Claus.
That's what I'm asking. What I thought you've seen the movie.
Jason, it's a horror movie. It's not a goddamn history lesson.
I just wonder what their depiction of Santa Claus was. Is it similar to ours?
I don't know. I was distracted by all the penises.
Distracted or mesmerized?
Distracted. If you're in the mood for a crazy cock-filled killer Christmas action horror comedy, then fire this one up. You can find it on Tubi or Shudder. Are you okay?
You said cock-filled.
I did. I went for the alliteration there. Crazy cock-filled killer Christmas action horror comedy.
I can see the poster now. I said it
slower that time.
Yeah.
My next holiday horror suggestion is not meant for quiet viewing. If you and your friends like sitting around and riffing on a bad movie, then if it isn't already a Christmas tradition for you, then you need to go ahead and add Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 to your annual holiday special roster. You might ask, but what if I haven't seen Part 1? That's the best part. You don't have to. 25 minutes of Part 2 out of its 88-minute runtime is recaps from scenes from Part 1.
What?
It saved them money. In 1987's Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, it is the heartwarming holiday tale about the younger brother of a mass murderer that dressed like Santa and killed people that were being naughty, and how he approaches the holidays and the naughty people in his life following those events. So, in other words, it's younger brother, the killer from Part 1. This is not a good movie, but that is what's so great about it. It has no notable stars or filmmakers involved. It was shot in 10 days, and that is completely apparent while you're watching it. And none of that is a bad thing. You get to see all the best kills from the first movie because they're recapping it. They wanted to fill that time. They were like, oh shit, we don't have enough film. Put 25 minutes from the other movie in there. You get to see the untamable eyebrows of a psychopath. And you don't know what that means now, Jason, but whenever you're editing this, and I'm certain you will find this, you will see this killer's eyebrows are just like the whole time he's like talking, they're like up and down. It's kind of crazy. And most importantly, you get to see the single weirdest delivery of the words garbage day that will ever exist. And here's the part where you're going to play the clip where it's God saying garbage day. Trust me, you will. It has everything. Boobs, blood, and mean-ass nuns. All I could really recommend here is that you get a group of fun friends, spike your nasty-ass eggnog, or just drink booze like a normal person, and dig this gem up on Tubi, Prime, or Shudder, and just have fun making fun of this movie the whole time. You're going to have a blast.
You might want to give what Shudder is. A lot of people may not know what Shudder is.
I'd do that later. It's scripted.
Okay, never mind.
Don't tell me what to do. It's my fucking episode.
Well, I know people probably would know what Tubi and Prime are, but
yeah. Well, I'll get there. Jesus,
I did.
Like
we said, we don't know each other's scripts. I don't know what you're going to say.
I get to it.
Okay.
God. All right. The next entry is admittedly Not one of my favorite Christmas horror movies. But I know this one would be on Jason's list. And Jason, if you haven't seen it, you're going to want to watch it. It's 2005's Santa's Sleigh. Santa's Sleigh answers the age old question: what happens if Santa was in fact the son of Satan that lost a bet to an angel that made him give toys to children once a year for 1,000 years? What happens when that 1,000 years ends? The filmmakers of this movie decided to answer that question by having Santa portrayed by a muscular Jewish wrestler. That's right, Jason. Santa is played by Goldberg.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I do remember this movie now.
Yeah, but he's not the only star in this movie. You have appearances from My Teen Fantasy, Rebecca Gayheart, James Caan, Chris Kattan, Fran Drescher, Dave Thomas, and Tiny Lister. Zeus Debo.
Oh, you say Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy?
No, Dave Thomas, the Canadian comedic actor.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, God. Wow.
Oh my god.
The movie is pretty much nothing but campy, over-the-top action and jokes. It's not scary at all. It's just, the whole movie's just meant for laughs. So if you and your friends like wrestling and movies that are intentionally bad for laughs, then go check out Santa's Sleigh. You can find it on Plex, Fandango, and the Stars streaming service, which I don't have any of those.
I think I have Stars.
Oh, well, then you can sit there and watch that.
Santa's Sleigh.
Yeah, and it's Slay, not Sleigh.
Oh, yeah, see, I did spell it wrong.
Back to my taste. I have a soft spot for horror anthologies. I'm a sucker for short films. And when it comes to short films, they generally fall in two categories: either really, really good or really, really bad. And that brings us to this selection, 2015's A Christmas Horror Story. This is a collection of 4 short films that put the Christ in Jesus Christ, what's wrong with the people that made this? I'm just kidding. None of them are that. This is. I'm not talking like human centipede type shit. It's nothing that crazy, but they are pretty fun short films. You have almost everything you could want. There's possession, ghosts, Krampus, evil monster kids, zombie elves, but there's no real nudity. There's like a sex scene, but they have their clothes on.
What?
Yeah, I hate it when movies do that. That is lazy fucking filmmaking. If you can't get an actress to show the goods, then you don't get to have the damn sex scene.
That's usually the
purpose. There's certain ones, I guess, that you can, like if it's like an office sex scene where she just hurry up and drops her drawers and he's like popping her over like the copy machine. But no, if you got privacy, why is her shirt still on?
Yeah.
No guy does it. No guy's like, no, babe, leave it on.
Yeah, leave it on.
Here, just pull it over. I've heard here, pull it over your head to cover your face, but never leave as much clothes on as possible. It's weird. Well, to make up for that obvious deficiency, they made up for it by having William Shatner in the framing story that presents the various stories. So in your movie anthologies, you typically have like a framing device that has its own story that goes before and after each of the short films to kind of make it feel all cohesive. Well, William Shatner's in those. And William Shatner makes everything better. Everything, period. If you like a badass Santa and seeing shitty kids come to shitty ends, then you can fire up Shudder to check this one out. Again, that's A Christmas Horror Story. And as Jason said, I keep assuming everyone knows what Shudder is. Essentially, it's Netflix for horror films. And if you couldn't pick that up by context, you're probably a fucking retard. Seriously. But it is awesome. I love Shudder. I have Shudder. is definitely one of my go-to streamers. Again, not sponsored, but hey, Shutter, toss some money my way. Every episode, I'll talk about you. I'm going to wrap this present of an episode up with easily my very favorite Christmas horror movie. And this one is accessible to everyone. It's a short film, only 16 minutes long, and it's available in full on YouTube. So no one has an excuse for not watching this movie. It is a classical tale of Christmas revenge called Treevenge. This movie is hilarious, gory, and just all around awesome. I can't really go into detail of why it's all awesome because it's so much more fun just to watch it blind. I mean, I remember, I don't even remember how I came across it, but I sat there and I was just like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the title gives you enough clues of what you need.
Well, I mean, it does answer the age-old question of what do we do when Christmas trees decide to fight back?
That was a question?
Well, yeah. Directed and co-written by Jason Eisner, you can see the beginnings of a filmmaker that would go on to make one of my other favorite movies I've ever seen, Hobo with a Shotgun. And if you haven't seen Hobo with a Shotgun, and you're all right with, insanely gory action movies, go watch Hobo with a Shotgun. It is disgusting and awesome in all of the best ways. I mean, seriously, there's a lawnmower scene. Ugh. Anyway. And there is a hobo with a shotgun.
Who knew?
Yeah. They got some kind of stars weaved in and out of that one, too. It's pretty cool. Back to Treevenge, I cannot express how well they do cramming so much narrative, comedy, and creative kills in just 16 minutes. As soon as this episode is over, you go to the link to this movie in the comments or the description or wherever. It's going to be somewhere on this. Click that, go watch it. I would keep talking about it, but I would just end up telling you about the whole thing because the whole thing is my favorite part. Again, this movie about Tannenbaum terrors is available for free on YouTube, so you have no excuse to watch it. Go check out Treevenge. So good.
Spelled exactly like you
Treevenge.
All right.
Yeah, that's why there's going to be a link. And that is going to do it for this episode.
Wow.
And I know there are some horror fans out that are going to be like, hey, you didn't mention Gremlins, Black Christmas, Terrifier 3, Krampus, Jack Frost. That's because every other list about Christmas horror movies is going to talk about those.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be a little bit different. And also, I didn't even go over all of the Christmas horror movies I liked. I just got tired of writing the script. Plus, I didn't want to double the size. This does not need to be an hour-long episode. So, if you want to know my other picks for enjoyable, because I'm not exactly going to use the word good here, but enjoyable Christmas horror movies, let me know. And if you're good, I'll do one next year. Or if there's other horror movie themes that you would like me to tell you about my vast knowledge of, I will do that as well. I told you I'm a whore, so I will sell out and do whatever. Comments like, Darrell, tell us about all your favorite rape revenge movies, and I'm like, those aren't my favorite, but there are some that are better than others. I will say that there's not too many of those I like, but there are some better than others. There's all sorts of categories of horror movies. All right.
Yeah. Well, I do got one simple question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
A lot of time people put in movies to relax. And if you're trying to relax, do you yourself able to watch a horror movie and still be able to relax while watching it, like it's a normal
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption
Typically
or
one
whatever?
that I've already seen, though. If it's
Okay.
one that I've already seen, typically. Because usually if I just want something playing just to chill out or whatever and screw around on my phone, I'm
Yeah.
going to pick something I've already seen before.
True.
Because otherwise I'll be all like, I'll get into it. And that's not near as relaxing. I thought you were going to be like, so Darrell, exactly how many penises were in Rare Export? I mean, what sizes are we talking about? Are they cut? Are they uncut? You know, tell me. I need details.
Oh, you see that a lot when you flip the channels. You've always come across a movie that you just stop down and watch, no matter what it's on or what you're doing. Usually, there's my favorite movie. I'm going to sit here and watch it.
Tombstone, Unforgiven. Those are a couple of them.
Yeah.
They're both Westerns. I don't know why I went, but Westerns are good comfort movies, though.
Very true. We're watching a Western series right now.
Oh.
Billy the Kid. Yeah.
I'm watching a sitcom from 1975 right now. It's great, though, because, like, the thing that I'm finding about it is, like, you have, in this show, you have a diverse cast. I mean, Hispanic, Black, Asian, women, men, and they sit there and have like gay characters pop up and things like that. And even though they have all that, the first priority of this show was to be funny, and it was entertaining. It's like, man, people nowadays need to go. I mean, go back if you want to have your bullshit on a show. Watch how they used to do it, because they used to do it in ways that would still get everybody to watch, instead of being like, no, this isn't for everybody else. But that's a rant for another day. That's a rant for another day. God damn it, Jason. Join us next time when Jason, unless he was too naughty and he gets torn apart by a horde of rabid reindeer, or if he was possibly too nice and he gets to hang out with all those naked men in Finland. If he's done with all that, he'll tell us some things that'll make us say, Waywut?
It's going to be a long trip.
You be good, Jason. Bye.
Would being good actually being naughty?
No, well, be good so that you can be naughty.
Oh, I like that way better. There we
go. Later. Bye. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Waywut. This show's available on YouTube, Good Pods, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. We love to hear from you. Please comment on what you just listened to, pass along episode ideas, or just talk to us at Waywut Podcast in our Facebook group or on TikTok, Instagram, or X. Again, we really appreciate you joining us. Come back again to hear about some stuff that will make you say, Waywut?